Hello, it's Laura Coleman here from Be Modern Meditation. And who would have thought I'd be in a situation where I wouldn't be able to be out in the full sun because it's actually really lovely and warm. So I hope you can still see me. And it's such a beautiful sky behind me. It's Saturday afternoon, 5:15, and it almost looks like I've got a green screen behind me because it's just so beautiful, that sky. So hopefully that bird song knew that we are actually genuinely in just a lovely spot. Now, as it's Saturday evening, it may take a while for people to come online tonight, and hopefully they can see the note to let StreamYard see their comments. I'm experimenting at the moment with different ways of coming online. And I don't know about you, but I've had just a really lovely day today in the sunshine. It makes such a difference, I think, to how you feel. It's just amazing. Over here in the UK, I think it's probably the first really warm spring day, and it feels lovely today on my own. I love my family to pieces, but you know what? You just need time on your own sometimes. Hi, I don't know who's just said hello, Princess. So you'll have to let me know your name as you post things, just in case it hasn't captured your name. And I went for this lovely long walk, and I went off the path and I went into some trees, and there was this one really big tree that had like almost like a carpet of moss underneath it, and I had to kind of go fast, and there was this massive tree with this carpet of moss, and so I sat down underneath it, and I ended up lying down underneath this tree, and it was just amazing. Just when you stand and you lie underneath a really big tree, and you almost feel like you're moving with it. It was really just what I needed, and it really made me feel in my body just how much my body's been protecting me and looking after me and dealing with all of this stress and pressure of just that's in the air right now, whether I'm consciously feeling stressed or fearful. It's out there, and it's impacting us. And so it's inspired tonight's meditation as a way to connect to our body, our heart, and our mind, and really just acknowledge and recognize that. Oh, hi, Tammy and Ross. It's beautiful. It really tonight is about recognizing that our body has been looking after us so well, and our hearts have been looking after us, and our minds have been looking after us, and just almost allowing and giving permission for them to let go now, that we're okay. So that's what we're doing in the meditation, and we'll be connecting to our body first, as we always do, as that way to connect to right here in this moment. And I'll give it another minute just in case anybody is just coming on board late. How have you had a good day, Chanley and Ross? Been out in the sunshine? I bet you have. Can't see any comments coming up. There's a bit of a lag on this, I've noticed. Anyway, well, in terms of our meditation tonight, there's the two things that I always share. Is the first thing is around your thoughts. And when you close your eyes to meditate, if you're human, that you are going to have thoughts, that it's impossible to have an empty mind. So this isn't about trying to empty your mind or have a specific type of experience. We're just being present with exactly what comes up. So let go of the need for it to feel a certain way. It doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. If your mind kicks, you struggle to concentrate. And equally, if you have a beautiful, peaceful, calming experience, that's lovely, and it can make you feel amazing, but it doesn't matter if you do feel that or not. So whatever experience you have, just be curious about it and allow it to be whatever it is, and don't try and force it, because that's the sort of the death knell for meditation is I'm glad you went for a beautiful walk, guys. The death knell for meditation is trying to grip it too tightly and try too hard, which is a tendency that we all have in our lives, is to try too hard. And the same goes for our posture. We kind of go for a middle ground between active and relaxed. So we don't want to be kind of uber relaxed so that we're lying down and falling asleep, not for this particular type of meditation, although you of course can if you want, if that's what's comfortable for you. But we're trying to find that happy place in between, really relaxed and really rigidly tense and controlling. So we want active but relaxed in our body. So having your lower back supported somewhere, whether it's on a chair, on the floor, whatever position is comfortable for you, so that you can sit without having to be distracted by whether you're comfortable or not. And that's as technical as we get. And so just settling in and just gently closing down your eyes whenever you're ready. And just settling into this moment right now, exactly as it is. Giving yourself permission to be right here. And first of all, just tuning in to what you can hear right now. Perhaps there's the sounds in the room that you're in. Maybe outside. Maybe there's sounds where I am that you can hear. Just scanning and just allowing any sounds to come to you. Not looking for them, just opening your awareness. You're noticing that there's the sounds, and then there's your awareness of the sounds. And if you find yourself caught up in thinking, just coming back, using that moment of noticing to come back. And then we'll turn our attention inwards, taking our attention and placing it just on the very tips of the fingers now. Letting your full focus rest just there. And there might still be sensations or thoughts or sounds that come into your awareness, and that's okay, they can still be there. As long as your main focus is the fingertips, when you notice that you've been taken away, you're not there anymore, just noticing and coming back. You might notice after a moment that there's a gentle tingling or humming in the fingers, like a gentle buzzing or vibration. That's your nervous system responding to your attention, to you turning inwards, the fingers preparing for movement, that conversation that we don't normally hear when we're busy doing. And if you don't feel any sensations, that's okay too. And if you do feel the sensation, just notice how it's linked to your attention. And when your mind wanders, you lose that. So it's a way to keep connected, keeping your attention where you choose. Seeing if you can add your toes to your awareness now. So now your fingers and your toes are in your attention. Gently resting your attention there. And perhaps you can feel some sensations in your toes as well. Perhaps it's stronger in the fingers. And if you notice that mind has wandered away, just bringing it back to this moment, and whatever you're experiencing moment by moment. And then allowing that sensation to spread across the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. Traveling up the calves, the ankles, up to the knees. From the knees, traveling all the way up the thighs and into the hips. Perhaps feeling the weight of the legs. Maybe they're lighter or heavier. Perhaps even feeling the feel of your clothes against your skin, or the chair underneath you, or the floor. And then from the hands, traveling up the wrists and the forearms, up to the tops of the arms. So your whole arm in your awareness now, on both sides. Being able to feel your arms and your legs. Coming back anytime that you notice you've been distracted by whatever is distracting you. And then traveling across the chest and down into the belly. So your whole body's in your awareness now. And just noticing what that feels like. Perhaps noticing the jaw, the tongue in the mouth, the cheeks, a deeper feeling of relaxation just beginning to emerge. A feeling of just being. And if you find yourself not with your body, with your mind lost in thought, just bringing yourself back and giving yourself permission to be here, setting that intention. I am exactly where I planned to be. There is nowhere else to go. There's nothing else to do. This is it. This moment and tuning in is all that's real. And now, with that awareness of your whole body, see if you can feel the areas in the body where you've been holding on. Perhaps there's a tightness in the belly or the shoulders. Perhaps there's tension in the hands or the feet. Where has your body been looking out for you, absorbing that tension and that stress and all of the feelings? Just notice where you can feel that. Your body has been trying so hard. Often when we're lost in our thoughts and in our heads, we don't notice what's happening in our body. And just turn to that sensation and say the words, thank you. Thank you for all that you've done to hold me, to look after me. But I'm okay now. In this moment, I'm okay. So you can let go. The body can let go of whatever it's held on to. And just noticing without trying to make anything happen, just noticing those areas in the body. Seeing if you can send that loving awareness there, that sense of gratitude for the way that your body has absorbed the knocks and the jolts. And then taking awareness to your heart space now, that center of the chest, again, a place where we can hold on to and protect ourselves. And again, using those words of thank you. Thank you to my heart for all that it's done to hold me, to take the grief, the sadness, the fear, the anxiety, and all of the feelings that may have come and gone, and the joy, the things particularly that have held on. Thank you. But I'm okay now. It's time to let go and open up, letting the joy, the happiness, the gratitude for the small moments come flooding back in as we let go of that tightness and that holding on. Feeling almost the chest lightening. If you can breathe just a little bit more deeply. And then to your brain, to your head, to all the ways that your mind has been thinking and churning and trying to make sense of all of the things, all of that noise and pressure, and trying to come up with a new normal, a new way of being in each day, just feeling what that feels like in the head, in the brain. Perhaps there's a sense of chaos or noise. It feels like for you, that sense that it's been working so hard for you to make sense of it all. Those words, thank you for all that you've doing, for all that you've done to protect me, to help me, to make sense of this new place that we find ourselves. Thank you. But I'm okay now. The activity can slow down. The mind can take a break, can let go of that following of the trail, that endless round and round of trying to think and think. It's time to just be. I'm okay now. In this moment, I'm okay now. And we'll sit for a moment in the silence of that loving awareness. I'm okay. In this moment, I'm okay. Perhaps if it's useful to you, using the breath as an anchor to keep your attention within your body, within this moment, just observing that rising and falling. Feeling the sense of us all here together, meditating together, thanking each other. And taking 3 bigger than usual breaths now. Breathing out all of the things that we've let go. Breathing in that renewed sense of being okay right now in this moment. And then gently wriggling the fingers and the toes, allowing movement to return to the body. And then whenever you're ready, just gently and slowly blinking open the eyes. And just noticing this room that you're in or this location you're in. And we're okay. And I hope that wherever you are tonight, that you have a really beautiful evening and you can be with, even virtually, the people who are special to you tonight. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow at 5:15. And if you'd like to, you can sign up to get daily reminders so that you can remember to log on. So I'll put a link to do that in this post. And I would really love it if you could share these meditations with anybody who you think might benefit, because the more, when you have a group of people together meditating, you do amplify its effects and it just feels really special. So I'd love it if you could share it. And take care, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.